Across the sea, from a distant land in the east, he shall appear, once again. Shenmue III is happening, but will it be the game that it deserves to be? Currently, the Kickstarter is on 3.5 million, that's really good. That means that an extra few features have been added that wouldn't otherwise have been there if they just met that bare bones initial target of 2 million. So we're getting more content. More funding means more content, means a deeper, richer experience, and that's really important because it's that depth of experience, that immersion into a game world that really made people fall in love with the original Shenmues. A relatively small audience for that game because it didn't reach the numbers that it needed to, and it was a hard sell back then and now, so compared to some games, you know. It's a slower paced game. It's something that you really need to invest your time and emotion into to get the most out of it. But if you do, that game will seduce you. It's absolutely beautiful experience. So more funding, more development, more content, more depth to the game. The Kickstarter has got a lot of media traction lately. Unfortunately, some of the information out there is false. Most importantly, it's been reported that Sony is partially funding development of this game. That is not true. You know, some clickbait media jumped on some vague quotes early on, and that's just spread like wildfire because, you know, the media loves scandal, loves controversy, loves easy to write stories. It's not true. Sony are not partially funding development of this game. They are financially involved, but it's just for the marketing. Whilst that's very important, it's nothing to do with development, and we need this game to be produced to the standard that Yu Suzuki knows it can get to. He's done a Reddit recently, a Q&A on Reddit, and I'm going to go through some of the points that he's mentioned on there on Reddit. So, Yu Suzuki says that there are a total of 11 chapters to the Shenmue story. Over the past 14 years, he says that he originally planned for there to be 4 or 5 Shenmues to the series, and if at all possible, he would still like to realise the full story of 11 chapters. So, as I've said before, Shenmue 3 is not the end of this saga, it's just the next chapter. Yu Suzuki also wants to make Shenmue 4 and 5. Now, here's the kicker. If you support this Kickstarter, you're not just supporting Shenmue 3, because if it gets to the level where it's as good as it can be, it will get the critical acclaim, it will get the word of mouth, it will get the sales on general release. That means that Shenmues 4 and 5 will be self-funding. So when you support Shenmue 3 on Kickstarter, you're not just supporting Shenmue 3, you're also making Shenmue 4 and 5 possible, and most likely to be self-funded. But to get there, this game needs to be the game that it can be, that Yu Suzuki has planned for it, and that is only going to happen with funding through the Kickstarter. Sony are not putting money into development, so don't let that put you off if you're on the fence about this. Now, I realise that I'm kind of mainly talking to the Shenmue devoted, you know, the ones that have taken that game already into their heart and love it so much. It's a hard sell to those that haven't played it yet. You know, why should you support the development of a game that's halfway through a story already, that you don't have any emotional investment to? Well, you might be one of the many people that I've come across that always planned to get to Shenmue but just never did yet. So if you're one of those people and you know that it's on your list of games to play, you will get to Shenmue eventually because you've got friends that love it, you've seen the critical acclaim, you're going to get to it, you know that. Get on board now, support this Kickstarter. If you think that you're probably likely to pick up Shenmue 3 later on general release, don't wait. Pick up a pre-order on one of the reward tiers. Support it on Kickstarter, you will get on some of those tiers a pre-order for the game. So don't wait till general release. Buy it now on pre-order, get some extra goodies as well, help the game be as deep and rich an experience as it can be, as Yu Suzuki wants it to be and is planning it to be. But he needs the funding, so get over there and support it. So there's extra features, and let me go into some of those now. The rapport system is one of the extra features that is now in there as a result of one of the stretch goals being reached. And the rapport system, he says, will govern changes in Shenhua's actions depending on your conversations and actions towards her. So Shenhua is one of the main characters. Depending on how you speak and act with her, to her, that will change her behaviour in the game. So just more depth to the game there. There's another system called the character perspective system, and he just says that this will highlight different character personalities as they go through the story. That's a bit vague, but it just again is more depth to the gaming experience, the game mode. Someone says, how many game features will be missing if the game in the campaign does not reach the 5 mil mark? 5 mil currently is the top tier of the stretch goals. So someone has said, you know, how much will be missing if we don't reach 5 mil? And this is what Yu Suzuki says. He says, if we reach the 5 mil mark, one of the things that I really want to do with Shenmue 3 will become a reality. But at 10 million, it will truly have the features of an open world. So, at 5 mil, he's going to get one of the things in there that he really wants to put in there. But it's not till he gets to 10 mil that this is the full package that he has in mind. So it's really important that we go support this as much as you can. Now, I think he needs to add some more rewards in there. You know, people are on the fence, people that haven't even really been they're not in love already with Shenmue, who need a bit extra motivation to get behind this. He needs to add some more tiers in there, some more rewards, and he's planning to do that, it seems, and they need to come soon. There's no point, you know, procrastinating on this. Kickstarter is only a month long, but he is saying he's planning to add some more rewards and more tiers onto that. And he says at the end there, he says, yeah, if fans are not happy with 3, there won't be a 4. So he hopes to make this one as good as it can be. And again, if you help fund Shenmue 3, you're quite likely also helping to create Shenmue 4 and 5. Because when this game comes out, if it's as good as it can be, it will get that critical acclaim, it will get that word of mouth and those general release sales to fund itself for the rest. So if that's swung you to put a bit more in, or to put some in the first place, go and do it, please. Get behind this game. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to link, like I said, in the lower bar will be links to go on so you can emulate Shenmue's 1 and 2. To play those games for free, in preparation for the third one. Get behind the campaign, because it's down to us, and it's amazing that it's happening. Let's make it happen right. Alright guys, see you later, bye.